school to be out, and they're excited because you're around the kids a little bit more, but they're also terrified. I don't want to go crazy. What if my kids want to stay indoors? I'm going to go crazy. So the mom's thinking, what am I going to do for my kids this summer? So in this specific example, the job to be done is, don't go crazy, right? And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can get a rec center pass. Maybe there's some camps that they can go to, right? Maybe we can get a trampoline or some lawn games. Maybe we put them in some sort of club. Maybe we get organized with other parents, different days to hang out. And as she's going through this process, she realizes, you know what? I also want to know who my kids are hanging out with. And I also want to keep an eye on them. So she started narrowing this down and realizes, and she starts asking friends, what have you done? And one friend says, you know what? The best investment we made, trampoline. So she starts looking more into trampolines, talks to her husband, they identify, yep, we want a trampoline. So they've identified the solution. They've now exited the opportunity zone, right? And they are now in a competitive zone. Best trampolines, best reviews on trampolines, Facebook. Who's bought a trampoline in the last year? Any recommendations? They're typing all this stuff in. They're looking online. They're going wherever, going to Walmart, going to Costco. What's the best trampolines? And they said, okay, you know what? They're starting to look at benefits and features. You need to be safe. She wasn't thinking safety here, right? Sometimes we run ads, safest trampoline. She's not paying attention to safe here. She's thinking, don't go crazy. Keep the kids active, right? So we're here now, we're talking features and benefits. Okay, it's safe, we got a high, 15-foot net. And for older kids, we got a basketball hoop and standard. And her husband decided, yep, that's the one we're gonna buy. So they buy it. And now we've entered the jury's out zone. So they bought it online, they bought it on Amazon, and they get an email. It says, hey, Mrs. So-and-so, thanks for buying the trampoline. Your kids are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. They're gonna spend all summer on the trampoline. They're gonna wear themselves out, and they'll be tired at the end of the day and they'll not want to do night games till 1 a.m. So that's great. Oh, by the way, it's pretty easy to set up. It should take you about an hour and a half because the springs are kind of hard to put on. But if you follow these 3 simple steps, you'll be happy and it'll be really easy to do. They outline the 3 steps. Trampoline arrives, so she's thinking, great, this is gonna be easy. They're making it easy for me to put together. Trampoline arrives, and look, okay, here's the 3 steps again. So they're really making this reinforcing, set it out, the kids are great, and they spend all summer, and it's a success. So the jury's out, next summer, her friends ask her, what'd you do for your kids? You gotta buy this trampoline. We looked at a lot, this one's the best, and here's why it's the best. Referrals, right? She's in that opportunity zone. So that's how this zone works, right? We go from a very jobs to be done, kind of marketing, advertising, headlines, ways to capture people, right? To very features benefit, here's what you're going after, here's why we're better than the competition, to reinforcing that they made the best decision and helping them remember why they made that decision, to looking for new ways to upsell. Hey, a year later, it's summertime, it's 9 months. Do you need some springs? Did you lose some when you took it down for winter? Did some get stretched out? Can you upsell them on some springs, right? Maybe you need a new basketball stand or basketball or net, right? Or who do you know that wants a trampoline, right? Refers to your friends. So that's how this opportunity zone works.